Here's a question worth sitting with for a second. What if you did the work once and got paid for it for the next 5 years? Not a consulting retainer, not a client project, not a job. Something you built once that kept selling while you were on vacation, while you were sleeping, while you were working on the next thing. Something that didn't require you to show up in order to get paid. That's the promise of digital products. And unlike most passive income strategies, the barrier to entry is almost nothing. No capital required, no inventory to carry, no shipping to manage, no employees to pay. In this video, we're going through 7 digital product types, ranked from the easiest to create to the most powerful long term. And we're being honest about all of it. The income potential, the time investment, the realistic timeline to your first sale. By the end, you'll know exactly which type of digital product makes the most sense for where you are right now. Let's go. Before we rank the products, let's make sure we understand what makes this category uniquely powerful, because the advantages aren't obvious until you line them up next to every other income model. First, there's no inventory. You're not buying anything up front, storing anything, or risking capital on stock that might not sell. The product exists as a file. It costs nothing to hold. Second, no fulfillment. When a customer buys your product, the platform delivers it automatically. No packing, no shipping, no tracking numbers, no customer service calls about lost packages. The transaction completes without you. Third, near 100% margins. Once the product is created, every sale is essentially pure profit minus payment processing fees, typically around 3%. Compare that to physical products at 30 to 50% margins, or service businesses where your time is the cost of goods. And fourth, unlimited scalability. Selling one copy of your product costs the same as selling 1,000. There's no incremental cost per sale. The infrastructure is the same whether you have 10 customers or 10,000. No other income model has all 4 of these working together simultaneously. That's why digital products belong in every serious passive income portfolio. Number 7, AI prompt libraries. If you spend any meaningful time working with AI tools, you've already noticed the gap between a mediocre prompt and a great one. A well-constructed prompt produces output that's specific, accurate, and immediately usable. A poorly constructed one produces generic text you'd never actually publish. The gap is the business. Prompt libraries, organized collections of validated AI prompts for a specific use case, sell on Gumroad, Etsy, and standalone stores for anywhere from $7 to $49. A library of 50 prompts for social media managers, a workflow pack for real estate agents, a content creation system for course creators. The more specific the audience, the higher the perceived value. The creation cost is essentially zero. You build the library using the same AI tools your customers use. You organize it in a Google Doc, a Notion page, or a simple PDF. You list it for sale. That's the entire process. The honest limitation. Prompt libraries are the lowest ticket product on this list, and they're increasingly commoditized. The income ceiling is lower than everything above them, but the barrier to entry is the lowest. You can have a prompt library created, listed, and available for purchase within a few days of deciding to do this. Start here. Get your first sale, then build upward. Number 6, Printable Products. Printables are digital files that customers download and print themselves. Planners, journals, checklists, habit trackers, budget worksheets, wall art, calendars, activity sheets for kids. They're one of the most reliably profitable product categories on Etsy, and they've been generating passive income for creators for over a decade. Here's what makes printables particularly interesting. The customer does the production. You create the file once, they download it, and print it at home or at a copy shop. You never touch a printer, handle paper, or manage shipping. And because buyers do their own printing, there's no per unit costs on your end. Every sale is the same pure margin. Canva handles the design side for most printable creators, and you don't need a design background. Canva's template library covers planners, trackers, worksheets, and wall art. You start from a template, customize it to your niche, export as a PDF, and list it. The price range is wide. Simple single-page printables sell for $2 to $5. Comprehensive planner bundles with multiple templates sell for $15 to $35. Full journal systems with a dozen templates can sell for $25 to $49. The key to printable income isn't one great product, it's a catalog. Creators with 50 to 100 printable listings on Etsy, each earning a modest $50 to $200 per month, often generate $2,000 to $8,000 a month in total from the collection. Number 5. Notion templates and productivity systems. Notion has become one of the most widely used productivity tools in the world. And with adoption comes a significant market for pre-built systems that save people the time of building from scratch. Notion templates, which are pre-configured dashboards, project management systems, content calendars, personal CRMs, habit trackers, business operating systems, they all sell on Gumroad, Etsy, and dedicated template marketplaces like Notion's own template gallery. The value proposition for buyers is simple. They know what they want to build, they just don't want to spend 20 hours building it. A well-designed Notion template eliminates that friction. That's worth paying for. Pricing for Notion templates ranges from $9 for a simple single-purpose template up to $97 or more for comprehensive systems. A full business operating system, a complete life planning dashboard, a professional content creation workflow. The more complete and polished the system, the higher the price the market will support. Where Notion templates outperform printables in terms of income potential is the price ceiling. A beautifully built business dashboard that genuinely works can command $49 to $97. A comprehensive personal productivity system with video walkthroughs can hit $97 to $197. The depth of value determines the depth of the price. The creation tool is also the product. You build in Notion. You share a duplicate link. The buyer clicks it and has the template in their own workspace immediately. Zero delivery friction. Number 4. Ebooks and guides. The ebook has been declared dead roughly a dozen times in the last decade. It keeps not dying. And the reason is straightforward. People will always pay to have information they need organized, validated, and delivered in a format they can consume at their own pace. What's changed is who's creating them. The combination of AI for drafting and research, Canva for design and layout, and platforms like Gumroad, PayHip, and your own store for distribution has made ebook creation accessible to anyone with expertise to share. A guide that would have required a publisher, a graphic designer, and a significant time investment a decade ago can now be produced by one person in a weekend. The key to a high-value ebook isn't length, it's specificity. A 200-page general guide to productivity is worth less than a 40-page guide to the exact system a specific type of person needs. The more precisely you've identified your audience's problem and built the solution around it, the higher the price the market will support. Pricing. Simple niche guides sell for $9 to $17. Comprehensive how-to guides with worksheets and frameworks sell for $17 to $37. Deeply specialized professional guides can command $37 to $97. The asset durability of a well-written ebook on evergreen content is exceptional. A guide on dividend investing, building a faceless YouTube channel, or starting a print-on-demand business doesn't expire. It can sell for 5 years with minimal updates. Number 3, online courses. An online course is the highest ticket product type most individual creators can realistically build and sell. Where an ebook delivers information, a course delivers transformation, a structured, progressive learning experience that takes a student from point A to point B. The transformation is worth significantly more to a buyer, which is why courses command prices that other digital products can't. The pricing range is wide. Introductory mini courses on a single focused topic sell for $27 to $97. Comprehensive courses with multiple modules, worksheets, and live Q&A components sell for $197 to $497. Premium programs that include community access, coaching calls, or certification can command $497 to $2,000 and beyond. The AI-assisted creation workflow for courses looks like this. You outline the curriculum with AI, draft the lesson scripts with AI, record your voice or use an AI voice for each lesson, build slides or visuals in Canva, and publish on a platform like Teachable, Kajabi, Podia, or directly through Go High Level. The honest investment. Courses take longer to create than any other product on this list. A comprehensive course might require 40 to 80 hours of initial production, but the payoff compounds over time in a way no other product type matches. A $297 course that sells 10 units a month generates $2,970 monthly in recurring passive income from a product you built once. The other advantage worth naming, once you have a course in the market, it becomes a proof of concept for everything else. Buyers of your course are the most qualified leads for your higher ticket offerings, your memberships, and your consulting, if you ever choose to offer those things. Number 2, membership resources and toolkits. Every product we've covered so far is a one-time purchase. You buy it once, you get it. Memberships change that equation fundamentally. They generate recurring revenue, not a one-time $17 sale. A monthly payment that arrives automatically every month from every active member. The model here isn't a community or a coaching program. It's a resource library. Members pay a monthly fee to access an expanding collection of templates, tools, guides, swipe files, prompt libraries, and exclusive content that grows over time. Every month you add new resources. Every month the library gets more valuable. Every month the reason to stay compounds. Think about what this looks like in practice. A membership for Notion power users, $19 a month, for access to a growing library of Notion templates, workflow guides, and monthly featured system. A membership for faceless YouTube creators, $27 a month, for access to new scripts, thumbnail templates, and content research packs every month. A membership for digital product sellers, $29 a month for new Canva templates, ebook frameworks, and product launch playbooks. The math at scale is unlike anything else on this list. 200 members at $19 a month is $3,800 in recurring monthly revenue. 500 members is $9,500. And unlike course sales, which fluctuate month to month, membership revenue is predictable. You know roughly what next month looks like. The honest challenge. Memberships require a consistent delivery commitment. You need to add value every month. If the library stagnates, members cancel. But with AI-assisted content creation, the production side is more manageable than it sounds. You're building a system, not reinventing the wheel every month. And number 1 isn't a product type. It's a strategy, the digital product ecosystem. Here's the shift in thinking that separates the creators generating a few $100s a month from the ones generating $10,000 or $20,000 a month. They're not selling individual products. They're operating a system where every product leads naturally to the next one. Think about what this looks like in practice. Someone discovers your channel or your Etsy shop or your newsletter. They buy a $9 prompt library at a low-risk first purchase. The prompt library is so useful that when they see your $27 ebook on the same topic, it's an easy yes. The ebook recommends your $97 Notion system. The Notion system mentions your $297 course. The course promotes your $29 monthly membership. And the membership keeps them in your ecosystem buying every new product you release. Every product in the system does 3 jobs simultaneously. It delivers value to the buyer, it earns revenue, and it moves the buyer toward the next product in the ladder. AI accelerates the production of every product in the system. One deep research section generates an ebook outline, a course curriculum draft, a prompt library, and a month of newsletter content. The same expertise, packed at different depth levels and different price points, serves your entire audience whether they are in their journey. That's the model. Not one product, a portfolio, interconnected products at different price points, each one feeding the next, with recurring membership revenue as the predictable foundation. Let's bring this home. 7 digital products ranked by income potential and scalability. 7 AI prompt libraries, fastest to start, lowest ceiling. 6 printable products, catalog model, steady compounding. 5 Notion templates, higher price ceiling, frictionless delivery. 4 ebooks and guides, evergreen assets, strong margins. 3 online courses, highest ticket, deepest transformation. 2 membership resources, recurring revenue, predictable income. And number 1, the digital product ecosystem that connects all of them into a single compounding income machine. Your beginner roadmap? Start with a prompt library or a printable. Get your first sale. Prove the model to yourself. Then build an ebook on the same topic. Then a Notion template or course. Let each product fund the creation of the next. Which of these 7 are you starting with? Drop it in the comments. I reply to everyone. And if you want to see exactly how to set up a store to sell your digital products, including pricing, platform setup, and automation, that content is already in the works. It'll be coming soon. Subscribe so you don't miss it. This is Evergreen Income. The compounding starts now.